There's no doubt you can tell I'm at Blue Anchor, just a couple of miles towards Minehead from Watchet, and this is more or less a normal scene looking out over the sea. But across the road the scene is far from normal. This field is regularly used for camping, but I don't think anyone would want to use it for that just at the moment. Had several days of heavy rain and it semi-filled up the camping field here. But that horse is glad he lives higher up on the hill. There's a bigger camping field behind me that was flooded too, but whether it's cleared now I don't know. Perhaps I'll walk up and have a look. In fact, this is the biggest campsite of all just here, and this is still quite seriously flooded. Luckily the static caravans are all that a little bit higher and they're okay. But anyone trying to pitch a tent here, for a soggy few days. But I believe it's closed to travelling campers anyway, just at this time of the year. It's hard to picture this cram full of caravans and motor caravans and tents as it is normally in the summer. Oh, they've got another useful buoy there. Life raft, life jacket. Right, this is the photograph my wife took of the same field yesterday, was it?
Yeah, it was yesterday.
Look at that. On her phone. The whole of the, oh, it's faded out. The whole of the area was underwater at that time.
That one, the next one and the one after, three fields together.
Nasty. Especially if you're a rabbit. This is the Friday of the third week of working on the level crossing here at Watchet. I think the far end is more or less completed near the other side of the tracks. Now let's have a walk through. That bush, which has been there for many years, is gone. Lots of extra posts in there, and a great deal of other action noticeable in the last week here, apart from those vertical posts. But the far side is more or less complete now, and we'll get over there in a minute. The steps still aren't in position. Certainly looking very different here now, isn't it?
Yeah.
I see the shape in the edge of the path on this side, yes. So it's not so much an S shape, it's more just a little bypass here down to that path, which will be all leveled out, I guess. Yeah. Seems a shame if they do have to remove this temporary bypass, because when people are filming trains here, they tend to congregate just about here, where people want to cross the tracks. What's happening down behind me? Oh, he's got a big cradle there, I suppose, for launching the ship. We can get it through that gap. Yeah, so it's getting rather close to that tree. Huh? Anyway, this side looks complete now. It looks quite pretty actually as well. Well, I see the stop sign has been removed from the track in the distance, so trains can come through here, although this fence is very close, and that seems a bit unwise. Remove that stop sign and yet have this so close to the track edge. Certainly through here, plenty of room for invalid scooters to get through, and prams. Isn't it different here to what we used to?
Yeah, very different. When they finish it too, won't they?
Yeah, it will be. Yeah, so you've got a kind of a barrier here. Still the original fencing there. And yeah, certainly bicycles, I don't know, a clever cyclist could possibly still get through there. No problem, got through there, no problem. I came across here in the dark one night last week, and certainly it's very dark at that end of the crossing. I don't know if they've planned to put extra lighting here, but would have been a good idea. There is lighting fairly close to this side there.
Where's the gate?
Little girl said, where are the gates gone? It's great that they are gone anyway. No more noise, hopefully. I've been keeping an eye on the little area that's cordoned off for the builders here to see if I can see any sign of the gates. But there aren't any yet. Perhaps they're keeping them hidden until the last minute. Well, there's only going to be one gate. And as I understand it... No, wait a minute, man, this is a little bit peculiar because, yeah, I guess that gate will be pretty close to here. This little path will bypass it. The gate will be right on top of these new steps when they're built. Anyway, that's the situation 3 weeks into the build. Yes, if you could get all the train watches here, leaving the entrance to the crossing open and free for everyone, that would be a good idea. It's a shame if they do remove this temporary ramp. I'm waiting to film someone with an invalid scooter. How does this lady get on, I wonder? No problem there. Looks as if she's doing quite well. That's the tightest bend, but... Oh, you can make it all right on that tighter bend then?
I'm sorry?
You can make it all right on that tight bend,
yes,
I did wonder.
The only reason I slowed down was because this lady was coming.
All right.
Yeah.
This must be a revelation for you then, really.
Definitely.
Great.
Yeah.
It was so difficult in the past, wasn't it?
So what are you're just doing this for?
Well, I've been keeping a record and putting it on the internet, all the progress at the crossing.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Because all the ways from the protest.
I came here last Friday.
Yes.
And I saw that barrier there, and I thought, oh, it's closed. It's one of those days when it's closed. So
Right.
I turned round and went on the road.
Right.
Which I don't like doing.
No.
As you can imagine. And it was all right, but I think it had already been opened and I hadn't realised it.
Oh, right, yes.
Yeah.
I saw some person come down from the other direction
Yeah.
and park his scooter up there and walk across, not realising that he could get across now, you know.
Oh, right.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, lovely. You could actually pass another scooter, couldn't you, if you had to?
Sorry?
So if one was coming from the other direction, you could pass it here now.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Definitely. It's not bad at all.
No, lovely.
It's taken long enough, hasn't it?
It has over 2 years. Yeah, as long as it's successful at the end, anyway, that's the main thing.
That's the main thing.
Yeah, do you mind if I film you just going over that
No,
part of the... Okay.
Don't mind. Yeah.
No, carry on. Yeah, great. Thumbs up from all the invalid scooters. Oops. Got a bit of manoeuvring required for this, right? This is the back of the compound here, and I think that's an original gate there. And no sign of the original fencing as well here, so no sign of the new gate. Perhaps next week we'll see it. Just thought I'd include the footbridge to watch it because it's a year old. today. And you can see on the track down here they've still got the stop sign for any train that should come around the corner. Such a relief to see a sunny day today, because it's a big celebration this evening for Queen Catherine's memorial visit, and the Christmas lights will be switched on at a ceremony in front of the council offices. And each individual shop down here will switch on their Christmas tree lights in sequence, I'm told, as the town choir makes his way down Swain Street, Main Street. Anyway, hopefully I shall cover Queen Catherine's evening in the next video.